what do you expect to use? You are going to use the sine rule again. So if we use the sine rule, it says which, because we are looking for an angle, we can say which the sine of P all over small letter P is going to be equaling to the sine of R all over small letter R again, which is going to be the sine of Q all over small letter what? Q. Okay, let's go and sub then. If you go and sub, we are going to say which we have the sine of 132 again. All over, do we know what is small letter P? What is small letter P? 73,2, which is going to be equal to the sine of R. We don't know what is R again. All over, do we know what is small letter R? 27,2, which is going to be equal to sine Q. Do you know what is sine of Q? We write it as Q again. Do you know what is small letter Q? So, okay, we are looking for R. We're going to use this one of R. Now, we have option number one, we have option number two. Which one can we use which has more information? Number one again. So we're going to take these two only. Okay, if you take these two, it says which you can write it as the sine of R. All over 27,2, which is going to be equaling to the sine of 132 all over 73,2 again. You want to get R here. If you wanted to get R here, child, what will you do here? You want to get R. What is the first thing that you will do here? You're going to cross multiply. If you cross multiply, it says which are going to have the sine of R, which is going to be 27,2 multiplied by the sine of 132 all over 73,2. Okay. You still want to get R? You've cross multiply. Sip, what would you do from here? You take sine to this other side again. And then it says which R is going to be equal to the sine arc again. And then you say you have 27,2 multiplied by the sine of 132 all over 73,2. Okay, you type this in your calculator. Okay? Clear your calculator just in case. Oh, every time when you start to use your calculator, you go to clear your calculator and then you press 3 and then you say equals to, your calculator is cleared. And then from there onwards, you can say you are going to have shift sine arc again. No, it's wrong. I need to say shift sine arc first again. And then I put this inside a fraction. And then it says which are going to have 27,2 multiplied by sine 132 close bracket again, all over 73,2, and then you come and close the bracket again. And then what do you get? It's 16,03. Okay, this is, let me correct this one. So this one, it's the sine again of 132. Doesn't look like sine of 132. Okay, let's put it there. So you have multiplied by the sine of 132. Okay, let's go and update our diagram now. If you go and update your diagram, you can come and say, we know what is this one again. What is this one now? 16,03 degrees. It's an angle. Okay, let's go to number 2. On number 2, they say we should calculate the area of triangle PQR again. Now, we spoke about the area. How do you define an area? An area, you need 2 given sides and an included angle. Okay? You need 2 given sides and an included angle. So let's check now. We can't use the R. We can't use R because we don't know what is Q. Okay? We can't use P because we also don't know what is Q. Okay? So we can only use angle Q. So it means, in other words, when we define our area, Tina, the only one that we can use is this one that says, Gucci, the area of triangle PQR is going to be given as half. Okay? Multiplied by, you are going to say P multiplied by R. Actually, why did we choose P and R? It's because we know what is P. Okay? We also know what is R. Okay? So I'm going to go with P and R because I know them. Now I want the angle between them. What is the angle between them? It's Q. So this is going to be the sine of what? Of Q. Now you should be careful here. I think this is where most of the learners made the mistake here. They wanted to use the sine of 16. You can't use 16 again. You can't use 132 because they are not included. It needs to be an angle included. It needs to be between the given sides. So we don't know what is Q, but we can get Q again. How do you get Q? You can get Q by saying which Q is going to be given by 180 minus 132 again, minus 16,03. Yes. And then we need to tell them why we're saying this again. We're going to say this is sum of angles of a triangle. Okay, you want to say something, Mash? Yeah. Yeah, I think let's check which do we get the same answer, and then we'll decide from there which are you correct or wrong. But I think you are correct. Okay, if you say 180 minus 132 minus 16, what did you get? What do we get? Okay, let's do it. 180 minus. So it means people didn't get it right because there's no one who's giving me the answer. 132 minus 16,03. 31,97. So it's 31,97. So let's put it here. This is 31,97. Okay, sharp. Then you can go and substitute on the area then. You have half again. You know what is P? What is P? 73,2. Sharp. Multiplied by R. 27,2. Multiplied by the sine of 31,7. Okay, you put this in your calculator. You're going to get half. And then you have multiplied by again. And then it's 73,2. And then you have 27,2. And then you have the sin again. 31,97. And then you close your bracket again. And then what do you get there? 527 again. Now, because this is an area, and when you write an area, yeah, it's going to be centimeters squared. So you get this. What did you get as an area? 527,1 0. And then this is going to be centimeter what? Squared. Yes. Okay, and then after that, you're supposed to do what? Activity number 5 again. Yes. Oh, mark allocation. Let's check the mark allocation. You have here it's substitution, this one, and then you get 3 marks for the sign. And then for the area in a corner, you are going to get 1 mark for Q, 1 mark for substitution, and then 1 mark for answer. Yes, you are noted.